The US government has a long history of shutdowns whenever Congress fails to agree on a spending plan. But what exactly is a shutdown? And how has it played out over the years? Let's break it down. A government shutdown happens when Congress can't pass a budget or even a short term stopgap called a continuing resolution. Without that legal authority to spend money, non essential federal services grind to a halt. Essential services like military operations, law enforcement, and air traffic control keep running, but often without pay until funding returns. The fiscal year in the US starts on October 1st, which is why showdowns often happen in the fall. The budget process as we know it was created in 1976. Since then, there have been 20 funding gaps, but only about 10 turned into actual shutdowns. Why the change? Before the 1980s, agencies simply kept working, assuming the money would eventually come through. But that shifted after Attorney General Benjamin Civiletti ruled in 1980 that spending without congressional approval was illegal. Since then, shutdowns have become a serious reality whenever budget talks stall. Shutdowns can last days or even weeks. The most famous one in recent memory came during Donald Trump's presidency. From December 2018 to January 2019, the government shut down for 35 days, the longest in American history, after a standoff over Trump's demand for $5 billion to fund a wall along the US-Mexico border. So what shuts down during these periods? Non-essential services mainly. That means workers at national parks, federal museums, and many government offices can be furloughed, sent home without pay. Certain research projects, IRS services, and processing of government benefits can also freeze. By contrast, Social Security, Medicare, the postal services, and other programs funded differently keep operating. The impact is big. The federal government is America's largest employer, with over 3 million workers. At times, as many as 750,000 employees have been furloughed daily during shutdowns, costing hundreds of millions of dollars in lost wages. And every shutdown since 1990 has ended in the same way, with Congress passing a continuing resolution to buy time for fresh negotiations. In short, shutdowns are a mix of politics, pressure, and public frustration. They've become a recurring feature of American politics, one the country has lived with for nearly 5 decades. With Jyoti Shukla, Bureau Report, India Today Global.